Good morning, folks. It's Lisa with Swifty Travels. Thanks for joining me today. I am in the beautiful Santa Fe National Forest taking a stop at Aspen Vista. This is a beautiful picnic ground on the way to the Santa Fe ski area, and the aspens are absolutely incredible. This is the first Monday of Balloon Fiesta week, and I escaped up to Santa Fe. I'm going to show you around. You will not be disappointed. This is one of the most beautiful places in New Mexico to catch the aspen. Now, as you can see, this is a Monday morning about 9 a.m. Most of the official parking spaces are taken, but on weekends, you will have cars up and down both sides of the road for a long time. So if you can make it up here on a weekday, this is definitely the ideal time to come. From the very start of the picnic area, the aspens are just incredible, and there's a nice little paved path right here along the road with a couple of little places you can step out and check out the views. First order of business is the restroom report, and I'm actually quite disappointed. I will give them a little bit of leeway because we just finished the first weekend of Balloon Fiesta. Maybe there was a zoo here and they just wiped everything out, but all the restrooms have no toilet paper and they're in pretty gross condition here. So we have a couple of vault toilets right behind me here, and those are in pretty bad shape. And then we even have some porta potties up ahead that were bad as well. So come prepared with some toilet paper and some wet wipes. Now, Santa Fe is very big with artists, and as you can see, there are like 3 or 4 people here painting the aspen right here. What incredible inspiration that is. So here's a map of the area. We are here, right there along Aspen Vista, and a little later we're going to drive all the way up to the ski area. There's quite a bit of traffic starting to come around on this road, so I'm sure you can hear it, but we're going to follow this road right here, right next to the picnic ground. Like I said, I don't see any picnic tables, but it's a great place to pull over. But we're going to follow this road up along the vistas and look for some incredible views. So come along, let's see what we can see. And my GPS is telling me I'm at 9,987 feet. So we're up in the high country here in Santa Fe. The entire hillside, for as far as you can see, is filled with aspen. I'm not sure how high this trail will lead. Let's see if we can kind of get into a canopy of aspen. That would be ideal. But there's several other areas along this road up to the ski area with pullouts where you can enjoy the aspen. So we'll check some of that out today as well. Do you see that? Wow, that is so incredible. So there's a few little steep areas here. I mean, really, nothing major, but you can see behind me it goes up just a little bit. And of course, behind me, a little bit of a hill here. Some very friendly dogs and friendly people out this morning. It's just starting to drizzle. Definitely a moody vibe here in the Santa Fe National Forest. It's been a long time since I've been up here. There's quite a few areas to camp and hike, so I'm going to make it a point to start coming up here more often. We're starting to get a little bit of a sprinkle, so I'm going to change into a light rain jacket just so I don't get a little bit soggy in case it gets windy later. But there's even some beautiful geology here along the trail. Some of these rocks. I stopped right here at this rock formation. It's really pretty. Just saw a little squirrel go by. I think you can hear water down at the bottom of the canyon. I don't think this trail goes down there, but just the sound of the running water is quite beautiful. So we seem to have been joined by a school field trip. They look maybe like middle schoolers. They were singing earlier. I caught them. I'm going to stay a little bit of a distance behind them so it won't be quite so noisy, but you won't expect to have this trail all to yourself. So I've never taken any of the offshoots here. I've only stayed on the main road from Aspen Vista parking lot. And so today there was an offshoot. I have to watch my step here. And I asked, some folks were coming up, and I asked them what was down here. So there's the first offshoot of this trail takes you down to the Big Tsuke pull-off. There's a pull-off off the side of the road, and there is like an outhouse and stuff. And so I hear water. So I'm going to come down this trail and check out the stream. There's a little crossing already. I mean, the trail is literally right up here where you see these people walking by. There's a little stream of water right here that is flowing down. Now this fall we've had quite a bit of rainfall. The monsoon's kind of extended a little late into September, and it's been fabulous. So you can tell this forest is really wet and green, and smells very fresh. I really feel like I found a little pocket of paradise. Nobody's coming down here. Somebody made this little teepee behind me. The stream is phenomenal. There's all these little mini waterfalls. It's really, really, really pretty. It's our little secret. Do you see that really soft, like fern-like shrub with little baby pine needles? I don't even know how to describe it, but it's really beautiful, and it's the most beautiful shade of green right now. Whew, I'm out of breath. But that little spot with the stream is a huge highlight. So I recommend you come check out that spot. You can see this area's gotten a lot of rain. There's some big puddles on the trail. Clouds look like they're just starting to break. And from up here, just a sea of aspen over the evergreens. It's so pretty. And here's the upper side of the stream. Look at all of that water. The stream is coming down on both sides and going under the road. Now we're getting into it. Both sides of the trail. Beautifully yellow aspen. So here you can step off the trail into the sea of aspen, and it's just like a fairy tale. All these white, super tall trunks and just the glowing gold. It's so beautiful. So this is about as far as I've been last time I hiked here, and I want to check out some other areas today. So this road goes way back. I'll show you a screenshot after I map my route so you can see where I went. I'm gonna stop and catch my breath because we're like 10,000 feet and this road keeps going up. You can see behind me. So I'm gonna go up to the top of that hill and see what kind of views are up there. And then I'm probably gonna turn around and come back and take you to some different places just to see. I haven't done a very good job of really researching the trails in this area. I just knew that this whole area had the most beautiful aspen, and I wanted to come check it out. Between the balloon fiesta and my kids' activities, I've been quite busy lately, but I'm quite pleased. This is a wonderful day. As I stopped to enjoy this incredible view, I caught a couple coming down and I asked them if there was anything more spectacular to see up ahead or if it was kind of the same. They said about a half a mile up there's a beautiful overlook. So I want to see that today. So I am going to continue this hike a little longer. You can really hear the water down below. I'm not sure which creek or river that is. I'll look it up on the map before I post this video so I can tell you what the water source is in this canyon. It's gorgeous, and I'm going to wait for that little group to pass so I can get my beautiful photographs at that lookout. It's pretty amazing, and I'd say definitely worth it. It's kind of just a slow, steady uphill pace. Okay, folks, this is where I'm going to turn around on the trail. It does continue to go up. There is a loud water noise below me down in that canyon, and there's some sharp rocks here. I see a couple of the people are leaving from the pretty overlook. I'm going to put a screenshot right here of how far back on this trail I am. You can take a look at that. And now I'm going to go check out the overlook. Okay, so it was 2 miles from the parking area to that beautiful overlook, and it was about 600 feet in elevation gain. If you're not used to the elevation, if you live at sea level, it might be tough. You'll be huffing and puffing, but if you can do the high elevation, I think it's worth it. It's just a lovely hike, nice wide path, and that view, you'll know it when you get to it. There's a big rock and a beautiful scenic overlook, and probably a group of people standing there to take photos. So I'm gonna head back down. Whoops, I almost tripped. I'm going to make a speedy way back down, and then I'll show you some other areas along this roadway up to the Santa Fe Ski Basin. I'll show you some of the beautiful places where you can pull over and capture the aspen. All right, back down to the car. Okay, I hightailed it back down in a hurry, and as you can see, the parking area is much more crowded than it was when we arrived. It's somewhere around noon, maybe 1 right now. So you can see the difference. Definitely want to come in the morning if you want a peaceful walk. So I drove all the way up this road to the Santa Fe Ski Basin, and you can see behind me is the ski lift area. Kind of see it a little bit, and there's this lovely little waterfall, this little stream running down the mountain right here. I had no idea that it was so beautiful here. Behind me here. Isn't that lovely? It's quite loud. So right now it's closed, but I just saw recently that on the first 2 weekends of October, they had a big celebration up here where they had live music and food and beer, and you could go up the ski lift and enjoy the view. That would have been a ton of fun. Kind of coincides with the same weekends that the balloon fiesta is going on, so if you're in the town for that, it'd be a great opportunity to get up here and relax and enjoy the leaves. I'm sure it's beautiful. But today is Monday, and so they are closed. But I'm going to walk around just a little bit. Looks like there's a lot of hiking trails in this area. How beautiful. It's really nice facilities. I've never been skiing here, but wow, this looks fantastic. And then there's parking all throughout, and beautiful aspen up on the hillside. There is one big viewpoint spot between Aspen Vista and the Santa Fe Ski Basin, and there are plenty of places to park and a nice metal railing and some picnic benches, interpretive signs. It is just starting to rain, so I'm gonna pop out and get a really quick, real quick footage for you. But that's a nice place, and if you're not up for hiking and you just want to make this drive, it is a really nice place to stop. I'll bet you're just as surprised as I am at the amount of water up here in the mountains. It is gorgeous, and it's been a lush fall, and so there is just water everywhere. So I'm ready to head back to Albuquerque. Thanks for watching.